Hi, I'm Rich with Inside HPC, and we're here at ISC 12 in Hamburg. I'm here with Ed Turkel from HP. Ed, we wanted to talk to you today about workload managers. I mean, core counts continue to rise, bigger and bigger clusters. How important is a workload manager to customers using your HP clusters?
Well, hi, Rich, and it is absolutely critical. So exactly as you said, we're seeing our systems getting larger and larger all the time. It wasn't that long ago that a typical size system was maybe 100 nodes was the sweet spot, and they're getting very much bigger, and that really means you have to be able to manage the workload in the whole environment. And that becomes more and more complicated as more and more users are trying to schedule work, applications running at different sizes, different requirements and the resources of the systems. So for a long time now, we've been building a complete solution stack, including our basic cluster management capabilities, so-called Insight CMU, and working with the leading workload resource managers to be able to manage all that work being done across the cluster on top of that. And of course, Altair and PBS Pro has been a key part of that.
Sure. So aren't all workload managers, aren't they kind of just doing the same thing? Aren't they all created equal?
Well, no. I mean, there's different levels of capability. Some are, shall we say, more professional grade than others. Some are also just focused on different parts of the market. Some folks perhaps focus a little bit more on the research market, others a little bit more on industrial and so on. But clearly, different sets of features, different levels of integration with our own capabilities, again, that delivers ultimately more value to our customers.
So, when you talk to the customers, like, what are their top three things they're looking for in a workload manager? What would you say?
Well, the key thing is more and more of our customers are not buying clusters, shall we say, as science projects. They're not building clusters to build clusters. They're building clusters to do engineering, research, analytics, or whatever. And so they want perhaps what we might call a mission critical to their research or whatever. It means it has to be up and running all the time. It has to be, again, sort of professional grade, and that kind of capability is typically the first thing. We want something that's going to be up and running out of the box and continue to run. Frankly, also one of the reasons why they come to HP as well. They want something that's going to have, again, usually the right set of features, that's going to have the right level of flexibility to schedule the system in the right way. There are some challenges to that in terms of how to properly manage the resources. And the third thing is, of course, integration with applications, and that applications that people are using are easily integrated into the resource management infrastructure. And again, all things that our customers are asking for.
Okay, so in the case of the Altair, the PBS Pro, how does that fit the bill for those kind of requirements?
Well, it fits the bill in a number of areas. First of all, is simply we have a very long-standing relationship with Altair. We've been working with them for many years, integrating their technology along with ours into our clusters. That history is important. Also means that we've done a lot of work to do that integration, so the Insight CMU is well integrated with PBS Pro. It means that we've done the work to be able to ship a complete solution. So we make a big deal out of the fact that we can ship a completely pre-configured cluster out of our factory. And as one part of that, we can pre-integrate PBS Pro into the cluster in the factory, so we ship it already integrated. Those sorts of things are important. And again, HP, I think, is noted for the quality of our solutions, and something that we can get to the customer quickly with very high quality, and that's going to continue running for a long time. And again, PBS Pro fits the bill in all of that.
So Ed, HP is the leader in market share, but how is HP leading technology-wise in the HPC market when it comes to clusters?
Well, there are a handful of things that we did. Sort of the historical one, leading from what I just said, is we've had for a long time now this focus on delivering complete, pre-integrated, built-in-the-factory clusters. That has made a huge difference in our market share and so on. We've been doing that since 2004. We introduced the Unified Cluster Portfolio, which was when we really started our program for building pre-built clusters in the factory. But beyond that, we've been focusing a great deal on integrating new technologies into those same pre-built clusters. So we've been a leader in integrating in InfiniBand, being, I think, first to market along with our InfiniBand partners, with DDR, with QDR, with FDR. More recently, we've been very aggressive in our focus on the integration of accelerators. We've been working with NVIDIA for a number of years now with the integration of Tesla GPUs, and we have a very complete solution with that. That, by the way, can be fully scheduled by PBS Pro, an important, again, ability to, within that solution, incorporate new technologies. And we're talking here at ISC, of course, there's lots of buzz around Intel's public disclosures around what is now the Intel Xeon Phi coprocessor, aka Mike, that we're doing a live demo here in the booth with Mike integrated in with our servers. And so being able to not only create that package solution, but easily be able to incorporate new technologies into that is, what enables you to lead over time, because you have to, again, this is a market that has an insatiable demand for performance. You always have to be doing the next new thing that's going to allow that to continue.